The turn of the century saw Theodore Roosevelt and his famous Rough Riders return from the war in Cuba.
In 1898, just before Theodore Roosevelt left for Cuba to fight in the Spanish-American War, his sister Corinne and her husband gave him this silver pocket watch as a gift.
The principles for which we stand.
Roosevelt, still just 3 years away from ascending to the presidency, had the watch with him as he led his Rough Riders to victory in the Battle of San Juan Hill. The token stayed with him during a hunting trip to Africa and while he explored the Amazon. He even mentioned it in his book, Through the Brazilian Wilderness.
What we find remarkable about this photo is this is a silver Waltham pocket watch with a leather strap.
Jonathan Parker is superintendent of Sagamore Hill National Historic Site, Roosevelt's home on Long Island, where the watch is now on display for the first time in decades.
What's remarkable about the watch are the events and the places that President Roosevelt took this watch over the course of his life, both before he became President of the United States, during and after.
The watch had a mysterious 36-year journey after it was taken from a display in Buffalo back in 1987. It showed up at a Florida auction house last year. The owner contacted Sagamore Hill to find out if it was real.
We know from both the physical condition of the watch, the individual and unique markings inside the watch, that it is the watch that was originally here at Sagamore Hill and then loaned to another federal museum in Buffalo, New York, where it was stolen from in 1987.
The FBI returned the watch to the National Park Service last week, and now it appears that its travels are complete, with a permanent display at its owner's former home.
What excites us the most about it is the opportunity for us to share its stories and the stories of Theodore Roosevelt, and how remarkable it would be to ride in the pocket of Theodore Roosevelt, if you will, and be a witness to history.